Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dose. Today we are going to discuss on Veer Savarkar and his ideologies. A very happy Veer Savarkar Jayanti everyone. And we are about to discuss about a great modernist, great freedom fighter, a social reformer. Let us get going with, of course, the top 5 current affairs. Welcome to the Daily Dose. Top 5 current affairs coming up on your screens. PM Narendra Modi will complete his 7 years in the top job of the country as the PM of the country. World's fastest production car, SSC Tutara, even more powerful with 2200 horsepower. Bangladesh, very interesting news here to cover today. Bangladesh recently cleared a $200 million currency swap facility for Sri Lanka. Now, Sri Lanka, of course, knocked the door of India for help, but India couldn't help Sri Lanka, and that's why Sri Lanka had to go to Bangladesh for help. Sri Lanka is in need of help, and Bangladesh makes it as the second country of the SAARC economies, SAARC nations, to help Sri Lanka, of course, after India. But due to some reasons, India wasn't able to help. And yes, what is currency swap? Well, it is a foreign exchange between two countries, two economies, two parties. Well, the amount is same, but the currencies are different. So it will help Sri Lanka, of course, for trade or for foreign trade, foreign exchange. And Sri Lanka was in a bad shape because Sri Lanka's economy, or Sri Lanka's spices, clothes, and this trade, tea, coffee trade, was badly hit due to the COVID pandemic. Well, Bashar al-Assad, he was the Syrian president, and he is the Syrian president at the same time. He wins a fourth term in a predictable landslide, of course. He is an iron-fisted Syrian president here. And it was very much predictable that Bashar al-Assad will make it as the Syrian president again, and he will serve his fourth term. UN body to investigate Israel Gaza violence. Let us get going with Veer Savarkar and his ideologies. Well, Veer Savarkar once said that, "Oh motherland, sacrifice for you is life, and living without you is death." Moving ahead. Born in Bhagpur village near Nashik, Veer Savarkar was an activist and a freedom fighter. He was associated with the India House and founded student societies, including Free India Society. He was sentenced to 2 life terms and was taken to cellular jail of Andaman Nicobar Islands, and he was punished with the what we call in Marathi Kale Pani Shiksha. So that was a very horrendous kind of punishment. And Veer Savarkar actually opposed and revolted against the morally Minto reforms, and that's why he got this 50-year long term he had to serve in the cellular jail of Port Blair, Andaman Nicobar. And in India, the term First War of Independence of 1857, Sepoy Mutiny, was first popularized by Vinayak Damodar Savarkar in the history of the war of independence, of course. And he has written ample of books in Marathi, Sanskrit, English. His grip over many languages was really adorable. Let us get going with his contributions and we salute to the great reformer and freedom fighter. And of course, we will never be able to cover his achievements in 2 or 3 slides. He founded the Abhinav Bharat Society. He left for London to become the barrister and inflamed Indian students against the Britishers. He was a modernist, rationalist, and a strong opponent of caste system. Moving ahead with this. Thank you. This is very much important. Thank you. Stay safe, stay masked, everyone, and celebrate this Veer Savarkar Jayanti.